Shalom, this is Daniel John Lee with the Torah Restoration Ministries. It is now Wednesday night, November 1st. It is the 13th day, the beginning of the 13th day of the 8th Hebrew month. And this is the day that I've been anticipating for a while. This is now 40 days since the apostate September 23rd sign in the sky, the so-called Revelation 12 sign in the sky, which I believe was a foreshadow of the birthing of the son of perdition from the apostate whore. And now we're 40 days from that, starting tonight. And of course, tomorrow, Thursday, November 2nd, officially is the 100-year anniversary of the Balfour Declaration from 1917, when the Middle East, after thousands of years, finally passed into the hands of the West, into Britain, which kicked off the chain of events that eventually led to the formation of Israel. So, I've checked some of the headlines on Arat Sheva, the new service in Israel, and nothing much has happened so far. The Palestinians did demand an apology for the Balfour Declaration, but that really isn't much. However, there was a false alarm. There was a siren that blasted out through, it looks like, central Israel and Tel Aviv. Scared a lot of people. It happened early Thursday morning, because even though it's Wednesday night here in the United States, it's now early Thursday morning, November 2nd in Israel. And they're doing investigations, but it looks like it was just a false alarm. Anyway, for those of you who watch my videos, I've said that if the Great Tribulation is actually going to kick off this next Purim, then these next 4 months we should see some total changes. I mean, we should see the first 4 trumpets blast. We should see the United States be removed. We should see the temple rebuilt. A lot of things would have to happen. And I've postulated that this first key date, in now that we're officially in the 4 months before Purim, that something major would happen. Something major on the political scene. Not something necessarily that would disrupt our lives, but something major, I think, involving Israel or the United States, or something major geopolitically would happen on this anniversary, being 40 days from the apostate sign in the sky. Something maybe having to do with the earth. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, look at the news. Maybe when I wake up tomorrow morning, we'll see something. But I believe, and again, you know, got to take this with a grain of salt, but just in my prayer and my belief, if November 2nd comes and goes and nothing happens, then I think that probably means the Yah is going to hold back things for a while. We have more time to, you know, for the harvest. But if something major happens over November 2nd, either in the Middle East or here in the United States, or just something major, a major shift that could start a chain of events, then I think that's our alarm bell, our warning. Which is interesting that a false alarm, a siren, wailed through Tel Aviv and central Israel. That's kind of interesting, but it was a false alarm. So, what's Yah trying to say? So, anyway, we'll see what happens. I do believe if something major happens on November 2nd, that the events predicted for November 3rd and 4th about this huge communist Antifada rally could really be dramatic. And then I do believe that we could be preparing for some serious things happening on November 19th, which is the 9th new moon, and 9, of course, is the number for judgment. So we'll see what happens. So keep your eyes alert, and remember, keep close to Yahshua. Your top priority should be turning as many people as possible to Him, so you can shine as the brightness of the stars to give Him glory. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is spiritandtorah.com. Shalom.